I want to tell you a story, a gentle truth carried on the quiet winds of eternity, a story not of grand miracles or thundering moments, but of something softer, quieter, something your heart has been asking to hear. I began walking along a narrow path near a quiet lake, just as the sun was sinking into gold. The water glowed like melted light, and every ripple shimmered with the breath of heaven. I walked slowly, peacefully, the way I walk when I want the world to speak. A small child approached me, barefoot, dust on his hands, eyes full of questions he didn't know how to ask. He looked up at me and whispered, "Lord, why does my heart hurt even on the days when nothing is wrong?" I knelt before him. My fingers brushed the top of his head gently, as one would touch a fragile blossom, and I said, "My child, there are places inside you where old shadows still live, but shadows do not mean you are broken, they mean you are ready for light." He looked at me, confused, as you sometimes look at heaven when the answers feel too far away. So I along the shoreline, warm sand beneath our feet. The breeze carried the quiet rustle of angel wings, soft, subtle, just enough to remind the soul that it is never alone. As we walked, I said, "When your heart hurts for no reason, it is often because it is remembering what it was created for and realizing it has not yet arrived there." He held my hand tighter. We stopped beneath an olive tree. Its branches swayed like gentle arms blessing the world below. I told him, "You were shaped by my Father's hands. Every part of you carries a piece of heaven. Your longing, your tears, your questions, all of them are messages from the soul, and I hear each one." The child whispered, "But what if I'm not strong enough?" I smiled, a smile soft as moonlight, a smile that has waited eternity for every soul that asks this question. My beloved, strength is not found in the moments. Strength grows in the quiet, the stillness, the waiting. When you break but do not quit, when you cry yet still choose hope, when you feel alone but continue to seek me, you are stronger than you know. We sat together beneath the tree. The lake glowed with the last breath of sunset, and in the stillness I let him feel the peace that has no beginning and no end. After a long silence, he rested his head against my arm and asked, "Jesus, will you stay with me when I'm afraid?" I wrapped him gently in my arms, my voice a whisper softer than drifting feathers. "I have never left you. I will never leave you. Even when you cannot feel me, I am closer than your own breath." The breeze grew warmer, as though heaven itself leaned in to listen. I continued, "When your heart aches, I am the comfort in the quiet. When you feel lost, I am the light that doesn't go out. When you fall, I kneel beside you long before you rise. And when you whisper my name, even trembling, I answer before the sound leaves your lips." The child looked up at me, eyes shimmering with something that had been missing, hope. And I said slowly, so gently the words became a lullaby to the you're not